What's going on, y'all? I was gone this weekend. Actually, I was on the road coming back home from Philly last night, so that's why y'all didn't get this review. But I'm just now looking at Real Housewives of New Jersey, and the episode really wasn't nothing. The drama literally went down. It's like everybody settled their differences on this episode and was cool. Bitch, I can't wait till next week when Victoria Gotti is on there. Yes, but anyway, let's get into it. This might not even be a full long review. It starts off with, Melissa and Joe. They're at the auto shop trying to get her the parts for her car, that she fucked up in the last episode. And then they're talking about logos and stuff for, the business that Joe invested so much money into. And that was that. Then we get this scene with Amber and her family, they inviting friends over to watch the commercial that they did with the family. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Teresa, Teresa, the twin, and her husband Vino, they having this little get together at one of their restaurants. So everybody's coming, minus Amber and her people, and everyone is having a good time. Melissa's there, and Melissa goes up, and they was talking about the whole situation with Amber to her meeting with Nicole, not Nicole. She was talking to Nicole about her meeting with Amber because Nicole just wants an apology, and basically was like, these two need to just sit down and talk about it. And Melissa had the nerve to say, it's between you two. Baby, look, let me just tell you something. She was like, them two need to take fault. They both are at fault. Girl, you at fault too, because had you not opened up your mouth and told her, what was going on, and Nicole never would have known. Okay, so I get where a lot of people was coming from in my comments last episode when they was like, sometimes Melissa deflects blame. She does. She does. Okay, she really does. But it is what it is. Uh Kathy and Richie. I'm loving seeing Kathy and Richie still on the show, but not as actual cast member. But I'm glad that they're still incorporated into the show. And Rosie is there. Oh my God, the cutest thing! Rosie got a boo thing. If y'all remember, I think it was last season when they went to the bar, and they was trying to hook Rosie up, and she wound up talking to the blonde haired girl, Ellen, and that's who her boo thing is. I was like, oh my God, it's so cute. You can see the change in her, and she's in love. And I guess they've been together for like 9 months or something like that. I didn't know that Nicole and Bobby been together that long too. So, you know, it's all just making me go but okay. And Rosie, was talking about how her life has changed since she been with Ellen, and Ellen was talking about how her life has changed, and you could just see how happy they are. Rosie gives a toast, and it was just real cute, the whole little thing. Um, Nicole is at her job. She, I guess, do booking agents for the jets and stuff. I guess that's what you call it. Like tour stuff. When you try to travel agent. There you go. With jets and stuff like that. Whatever. And she boasts that she's like the top agent and all that stuff. Okay, that's fine. Do what you do. So she takes it upon herself and been the bigger person and reached out to Amber and was like, I'm finna be in the city. I'm finna be in your area, in the next day or so. Do you want to meet up so we can talk? And I say that's big of her because she didn't have to, and she could have been a little bitch and not owned up to what she did in that thing, like pulling her hair and all that stuff. But she swallows her shit and went on ahead and called her up. Amber, okay, once again she gets on the defense. If y'all was friends and you were wrong, fix the situation. Okay, there you go. Just fix the situation. But when when Nicole hung up on her ass, like, bitch, I ain't got time for this. I'll text your ass. Beep. I was like, damn, take the shit off of speakerphone. Everybody in the office is looking like, God damn, what the hell? But that was nice. This little scene with Gia, it's her birthday. She's turning 13 years old. And Teresa is just being, motherly and so reminiscent in her feelings and talking about, oh, my mama said I was the same way when I was her age when I turned 13 and I was sassy and all this stuff because now Jill's like, oh my God, mom, you're so fucking annoying. And I was like, girl, you better shut your mouth up and stop that. But it was cute to see them bonding and, the little scene with Joe and Gia. All of Joe and Gia's little scenes are so cute. He's talking about the boys and stuff and next time, oh, you kissing boys? Oh, you kissing boy? Is it somebody that I know? Okay, if it's somebody that I know, and I think I know who you're talking about the next time I see him, I'm gonna tell him something. I was like, okay, Joe, it's cute. And little badass Melania. Teresa, put a switch to that girl. I'm just saying. Pop her one good time. Like, just really pop her one good time. Vino, he has a couple of restaurants. So he's opening up another restaurant. They're building it from the ground up in New Jersey. And, well, they are in Jersey. Well, in another town in Jersey, I guess you should say that. Yeah. And so, they were just talking about the difficulties. Teresa was like, you know, we brought the buildings already and took over other restaurants. Now this is, us putting our own money and stuff forward to actually build this restaurant up from the ground up. And, the responsibilities and stuff that come with that. Look, you are going to a building site, all right? Which means that there will be mud, there will be cement, there will be all this other stuff that's going to be nasty because they're still building the stuff. They barely got the skeleton of the frame of the restaurant up. And you come there in some heels and some Jimmy Choos or whatever it was and talking about some, oh my God, all this mud, getting my shoes dirty. They're like $1,800. I was like, $1,800 my ass. Hey, do you know how many pairs of shoes? Do you know how many pairs of sneakers I could buy with that? Girl, please. And some outfits and shit. But look, the daddy gonna tell her, well, shit, that's why I put these little scrub things on my feet. I said, the daddy just gave no fucks. Was like, bitch, who gives a shit? You the dumb one to come with these shoes on to a construction site. Come on now. But it was cute. Um, she also had a little scene where she was with her son and they was driving into New York or into the city, and she was just so nervous with him driving and everything like that. And it was cute. And they sat down and they had a little lunch or whatever, trying to go over what do he wants to do after school because he's about to graduate. He's 18 years old, and he's leaning more so towards trying to be in the restaurant business. Bitch, when Vino said, I told y'all on the last episode, Vino looked like, some of his shit when he first got started came off the back of a truck. Now, if you don't know what that means, it means illegal, okay? That's what I'm just saying. And, he was like, you get success, you get money, and money will get you any type of girl that you want. I said, Vino, don't do that to him because his looks will do that already. But, don't do that to him right now. No, don't do that. It was cute. It was funny to me. But I love the interaction that the families are having within their own families and being concerned about their children and about their well-being and everything. That's what I loved about this episode. I really did. Um, you know, they just prepared and trying to be prepared for his future. They want him to be okay and trying to guide him into the right direction that he wants to go into. And I'm pretty sure he's going to follow his daddy's footsteps and go into, y'all, excuse me, if my voice is kind of low or whatever, or deep or whatever, it's because I literally just woke up. I woke up and watched this and I haven't, look, it was a long ass trip. You driving for hours on the road, and then your legs going numb, your ass is on 10. That bitch was going to sleep, and it was just, girl, just I'm trying to get back into the normal. Okay, so excuse me and my appearance, but yeah, that was cute. And Joe and Melissa, they go to the plant where the company that Joe invested into with the truck and the garbage and all that stuff, and she got to learn about it. And I'm just looking like the whole thing with Joe and Melissa. I'm like, I don't know if this shit that he invested into is such a good idea, and what if it failed? Because it's like I just don't feel secure about it. I really don't. But it is what it is. Um, Dina invited Teresa over, and she pulled out an old vision board that she had, and she wanted Teresa to make her an vision board. It's something to get her mind off of what's going on and try to help her get and focus on different goals in her life. And I know I've heard about vision boards, and I know a lot of people who do them, and I always said I was going to do one myself, but I have not gotten to it. But that is such a good idea. It's like just putting all your thoughts and cutting out stuff and putting it on the board to look at and be like, this is what I need to do. This is what I want to do. How do I get to it? And let me put some effort into doing it. And so I thought, you know, Dina being in Teresa's life at this time, because she's doing all this Zen stuff and she's not trying to bring the drama to her life. She's trying to help her out and, have another focus on life to be, clear her mind and to be at peace with what's going on, or something like that, trying to bring some calmness. I think that Dina is good for Teresa in that sense. Real good. So Nicole and Amber meets up. Now, Amber gets there first. Then Nicole comes in. And when Nicole comes in, Amber was sitting down. And Nicole, she goes over there to the counter and order her shit. I don't even think she said hello yet. She just went, can I get this cappuccino? Yeah. What type do you have? Okay. Yeah. And then she goes to see, oh, like she didn't see the bitch sitting there the whole time. Oh, hey, Amber. I was like, it was funny to me. But they sat down. But see, what kind of irked me with Amber when she got on that phone, when Nicole had called her when she was at work and was like, yeah, I'm gonna be in town. I just want to know, can we sit down and talk? Oh, yeah, talk about what? I said, girl, you know what it is. You just wanted to be on the defense and just be angry and pissed off. Okay? So basically, they sat down and, Amber, she was kind of on her defense as usual. Nicole told her 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 grievances with her, and why she got upset. And then Amber tried to, kind of in a way put it all on Teresa and say, what exactly did Teresa say? And I'm like, at this point, it don't matter. You were talking about her. And then she was like, oh, I did not start the rumor. The fact of the matter is, we didn't say that you started the rumor, okay? You continued it. Regardless of who you were telling, saying it out your mouth to somebody else, that's continuing a rumor, okay? And you shouldn't have did that in the first place. And Melissa shouldn't have told Amber. I mean, now that I'm seeing it, what y'all said in the comments, like, it does have me thinking, like, what really was Melissa's motive for telling Amber that? But I kind of probably would have told the truth. But anyway, y'all, yeah, Melissa's messy. She is. I ain't gonna deny that. Y'all right on that shit. But, Amber, go ahead and take accountability for what you said. And she did eventually apologize. But when she brought that shit up about Bobby and their relationship, and saying how, oh, it wasn't a good thing and Bobby wasn't in love and all this stuff and you're my friend. Don't tell me no shit like that. She was like, the shit that I said was just to hurt you because you hurt me and I shouldn't have said it. No, you would think and you let it slip, because she was like, me and Bobby were like brother and sister. No, you let that slip. You let that shit slip on purpose. You knew what you were doing. And you was going to eventually say that. If you're going to get so pissed off if somebody is your friend and you're going to use some shit against them just to hurt them because you felt like you were hurt because you're trying to defend yourself over some shit that you did say, that's fucked up. You were going to say that. And that's what you've been thinking the whole time, But I just didn't like the way that she did that shit. Amber just roasted me all the way wrong. But, because then she gonna say something. Nicole was like, we're in love and he does love me and all this stuff and we've been good. And she gonna say, have you been good before this fight or after this fight? I said, what does it matter to you? Leave it alone. It's not your business, girl. That whole little scene right there irked me, but they did wind up getting together and calling it, ending a little feud or whatever and apologizing to each other. Like I said, next week we find out who Vino cheated on Teresa with the first time when they got divorced. Because Victoria Gotti is on there. I just can't wait to see that. I don't know. I love Victoria Gotti for some reason. But yeah, y'all tell me how y'all feel about this. And I will see y'all on time for the regular reviews that come on today. And peace.